She has a big bright pink bow covered in glitter. Can you see it all over my hands? You know it's there. I'm so happy about this, obviously. Hey B-Buts, I'm back, and today we're going to be checking out Secret Crush Minis Series 2! And I'm oh so excited because I loved them the first time around, and I have been waiting for these to get to Canada, which they finally have. So if you're in Canada, you can pick these up from Indigo for $14.99 each. And I'm pretty sure about $10 if you're in the States. So as mentioned, I did really like the last dolls that came out for Series 1, plus the 2 bigger sets. So if you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link in the description for you. But today I will be opening 4, and hopefully not getting any devils. So as you can see, there are 4 packages here, and lucky for us, they are all the exact same. So no matter which one you get, as long as it's Series 2, you will get a small pink heart with a lid and a cute little blue candy hammer on the side. The front of the package shows a sticker on the heart that says Crush and Unwrap, and then we have adorable cardboard packaging that shows a doll and says Secret Crush Minis on the left side. On the back, we have some more artwork of 2 different dolls. It says Crush and Customize, and that there will be 10 dolls in this new series. Now, I learned from last time that these plastic jibbers are insanely difficult to open, so be very careful because I broke a pair of scissors last time. Let's not do that. And I just gave myself a cardboard cut. Love that for me. Come on. I don't even know where that went. I think I'm just gonna open the first one on camera and then I'm just gonna have the rest ready. No pain, no pain. Excellent. Oh, there's one more. Got it. Awesome. Oh, there's tape. Didn't get nothing. All right, let's do this. Pull them out. 1. Oh, there we go. So there's my super cute little hammer. And if we take off the lid, we can see the part that we're supposed to bash in using this sweet little face, making us feel super guilty. But another discovery I made is that you can in fact pop the clay off and avoid that whole mess if you wanted to, which I might do for the other 3, but of course we need to see what it's like and get the real experience, which means it's time to bash. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit because this is going nowhere in a hurry. Wow! Oh, look how good it smashes. So here's what all of this looks like. And I know some people really enjoy a descriptive quality of what this would feel like. And so for those people, I would say it's basically like a dry, plasticky feeling clay. And I'm not sure if they're gonna suggest it again, but the first series did say if you wanted to, you could break up the pieces and stick it inside the doll's hair, which I did do because I thought it was a good use for it. And I also saved some because surprisingly, I didn't mind the feel of it. Usually this sort of stuff is too dry for me, but this one doesn't bug me as much, which means I will save this stuff as well. I save a lot of weird stuff, guys. Underneath the clay, you'll find a plastic heart filled with beads and rubbery cord to make jewelry if you choose. And this one looks different than the last series. Get out! Oh gosh, that was really in there. Yeah, so this is definitely different from the last series, but it definitely is cuter because it's got a cardboard background that reminds me of comic books. It's very bright and colorful and yellow, and I like it. We've got some pink and light blue pastel hearts, and they are broken, and some yellow and pink little circles, and they remind me of candy necklaces. Underneath our beads, we'll find surprise bags to build our doll. And I'm really excited to say that these ones are paper packaging. Yes! So we should have a head, a body, clothing accessories, and hair pieces in here. And of course our checklist so we can see what type of dolls we get this series, as well as the 2 exclusive dolls and their minis. Oh, and also something that I like about this checklist is there's a big picture on the back, and if you cut out the dolls on this side, you can use them like little trading cards if you wanted to, or mix them up to try to create the picture again, sort of like a puzzle. I feel like that was really confusing, I'm sorry. But anyways, let's take a quick look at these dolls and see what we can get. So there's Mia Marshmallow, and she looks like marshmallow twist candies. Gemma Jewel looks kind of like a ring pop. Cheery Churro. Eva Pops looks like an orange popsicle. Connie Snow looks like a snow cone. Cocoa Mint looks like mint chocolate chip ice cream, and she reminds me of Peppa-Mint, the Shopkins doll, which is super cute because I loved her. There's Donna Sprinkles, who is clearly a donut. Bonnie Puff, Candy Heart, and Cinna Bear. So of all of these, I really hope I get Mia Marshmallow, Candy Heart, Cocoa Mint, and maybe Eva Pops. I do like all of them, but I think those ones would be super cute to have today specifically. So let's start opening and see. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I could be wrong, but not only is this packaging paper and super cute and adorable, but there are also cut lines, which could just indicate, hey, cut here and not destroy the item inside. But more specifically, I think it's gonna allow us to make a cootie catcher. If so, that is genius and I'm really happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly try that because that would be bringing this packaging to a whole new level and I would be thrilled. So let's see. Ooh, inside we have our body. Just like last time, the doll will stand on pointed toe and have movable legs and arms, and obviously the head, once we attach it, there's clearly a ball there. And this body specifically has a light tanned skin complexion and comes wearing a pastel blue bralette, underwear, and she's also wearing light blue shoes with cute little purple hearts on the front, yellow laces, and although it's kind of hard to see there, she's also got white socks. So we'll put her down and move back to the packaging, which I didn't notice before also has a scissor line on either side of the seam, which leads me to believe that I am correct. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. So we do in fact have a little cootie catcher. So let's move these out of the way and make it. And if you haven't made one of these before, essentially you just go along all the lines and fold. My cootie catcher is ready. So we have 2 pink gummy bears and 2 blue gummy bears, or what look like gummy bears. And then you would just get your friend or whomever is playing with you to select one. We'll do pink. So P-I-N-K. And then inside they pick a number that they can see. So we'll go with 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll do one more. This time they picked 2. Cool. 1, 2. This time they'll pick one more number. Let's say it was 5. We'll flip it open and here's where you would write your joke, a riddle, a question, a truth, a dare, something like that, just to have a bit of fun. Whoever came up with this needs a raise. Although really surprised it's not mentioned anywhere on here or the instructions. Maybe it's on their commercials. I don't know because I don't use cable television, but I am really happy with this. So I'm gonna put that over there and get our paper packaging back. Woo! This one here also has cuts along the top and bottom as well as the back. I'm thinking it's literally just extra craft paper that you could use to make a background or whatever you want, which naturally means I'll be keeping it, although I usually would have kept paper packaging anyways, but this time they're kind of hoping you do too. Oh, okay, I dropped our pieces. Let me just leave those there while I continue cutting. Excellent. So here's our pattern paper we get to keep. As for the actual items we're supposed to pay attention to, we have 2 pieces of hair here meant to look like 2 pigtails with pastel pink backs and transparent fronts. And on the left side pigtail, there is a cute little pink heart. So when we open these up, we'll be able to see the beads through the window, or in my case, crushed up clay, which I will add now. There you go. And then you can just save your beads to make jewelry, which I'm not gonna do today. I'm gonna save that for my kids. So I'll quickly fill the second one, pop it back together, and now we're ready for our doll's head whenever I find it. And I can't confirm it yet, but these seem to snap together and stay well put together a lot better than some of the ones we opened in the first series, which means hopefully they won't separate as quickly and drop all of your contents. In the meantime, we will move on to our doll's head, and look, it comes wrapped in face paper. Oh my goodness, so cute. Not only is it adorable with bright colors and artwork, but it's literally a piece of paper with lines on it. You can use this for a note. Oh, so happy. So she has a super cute little face, which consists of a pink heart for her mouth, barely visible light pink blushing on her cheeks, and her eyes are closed with super cute black lashes. When it comes to her hair, it is pastel pink, very pale, and has pinkish white streaks going through it. And when we attach her hair, this is what she looks like. The only thing we need now is her outfit. So let's do it. Oh, I thought it was gonna unroll. It didn't. All right. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest. I don't even know how well that's gonna show up for you guys. Her dress is literally the embodiment of candy necklace couture. So it's white and ruffly or layered on top with a candy necklace collar that goes all the way to her shoulders, and then a pastel pink skirt with a candy necklace wrapped around the waist and the bottom. And it kind of looks like a completely candy necklace cake. Just like LOL dolls, it opens at the back and literally just slips onto the doll's body. So let's just do that. that. Oh my gosh, so cute. And there we go, our completed doll, which, by the way, just happens to be Candy Heart. So I'm gonna set her to the side and get the next doll opened. And open. Oh, that is a bright, bright yellow this time for the heart that we get to break. Smash, smash, smash. All right, let's move that out of the way for now. And we can check out our beads, which looks the exact same for the way they're packaged. So they have the bright yellow background, it says sweet, and there is the plastic heart holding them in. So we've got transparent little pink and pale yellow beads, and then some shimmery, bigger beads that are blue and clear. And then of course our stretchy elastic. Ooh, maybe this one will be the gem girl. Oh my gosh, I can't get it out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that's a little unnecessary. That glue's a bit much. Oh, things are falling, things are happening. Come on. Got it. All right, here we go. We have our heart, totally reusable. And now the surprise bags. Here's the biggest one. Once again, it's got a background we're meant to save, and I forgot to mention it last time, but it's just a sequence of super cute little pastel hearts. And inside we have the hair. Oh, it's the snow cone girl. Cool, cool. Hold on, let me save my paper. I'm all about that paper. So we've got pink hearts, light purple hearts, and a purple and white background. And for our hair piece, we have a little white dish with pink, yellow, and light blue polka dots. And then our snow cone top, which is transparent, and it's blue, orange, and yellow. So we'll go like this. Kind of suctions. I'm not sure how well this one will stay together since you just literally pull it off, but it is cute. So I'll crush up some of the clay and put it in there. There we go, that ought to be enough. You can't really see it. I'm sure it would look a lot cuter with the little beads, but I like this and I think it looks cool with all those layers. And it's not falling out, so I'm good to go. Next up, we have our cootie catcher package, and this one is different. It's got cute little ice cream cones. So this would work in the exact same way as the first one, except this time the colors would be pink and teal instead of yellow. I'm not gonna spend the time making this one. I'm gonna save it for my kids, but I am really happy that every doll gets one. As for the body, once we assemble it, this one will also have a light tanned skin complexion, and she also comes wearing a pastel blue underset, and we'll move at the arms and legs. And I forgot to mention it, but since we're attaching her body, that means they have a swivel hip as well. This time the doll has long white socks with 2 pink stripes at the top, and then some pink and blue high top shoes. Next bag will contain her head, just like before. So this time we see the little snow cone girl, and she comes with a little note section, so you could definitely keep all these. Now if you're thinking they're super wrinkly, why would I want that? Just know you can flatten them, and if for some reason you really wanted to, you could flatten them out and then Mod Podge them and then create a big giant poster of notes to yourself, because that'd be so cute. But even cuter, I just realized that they're individually wrapped with their own character. Wow, that's a whole nother level of investment. Way to go. Okay, so Connie's head, let's attach it to her body so it matches skin complexion wise, obviously. This time the face kind of looks like she's squinting at us, but her eyes are closed. She has just the lightest blushing on her cheeks, and her mouth is in a left-sided smirk with her tongue sticking out. When it comes to her hair, it is 3 different colors, pink, yellow, and blue, and the texture matches the snow cone piece that attaches to her head. She is super, super cute. All she needs is an outfit, which will be in this last surprise. Oh, and it just fell out on me. This one is blue and white stripes with a little ice cream and sprinkles, and it says cool. And her outfit is a 2-piece, so there is a pair of shorts. It's white on either side with yellow, pink, and pale blue polka dots that matches the snow cone cup. And then the front and back has a large pink glittery stripe. And unfortunately, the glitter is coming off just a bit, but maybe I can Mod Podge it? I don't know. There you go. So it just slips on. And I thought it was shorts, but there's no seam in the center, so maybe it's actually a skirt. As for the shirt, it's just white with pink, yellow, and pale blue polka dots to match everything, and it's just gonna slip on the front. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her. I just wish she wasn't so heavy. And of course we can tip her head, but that's not really gonna help stabilize her at all. I mean, she wouldn't anyways because of her pointed toe, but still, let's try her in here. That'll do. So let's carefully move her back, and we can move on to our third doll. All right, lid is off. Oh no, is it gonna be the same doll? I hope not. The beads are different. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say if it was the same doll that I wasn't gonna open it, I would just trade it with somebody else. But it's different, and I was able to get the heart off without having to break it, which means technically I could put this all back together and let one of my kids open it later. So I'm gonna set that to the side carefully. And if you're wondering how I'll fill the doll's head, don't worry. I've got loads of clay left. Inside, we have the exact same cardboard packaging with the heart holding our beads. This time we've got some pink and white pearly small round beads and some pastel yellow and blue blue broken heart star beads. So let's pop those out. Okay, whoa, that was rough. And then inside we have our surprises. So starting with the biggest package here, which is most likely the hair. I'm gonna cut off the sides, take the hair out. Oh, it's the puff girl, awesome. And then I'll snip the back, smooth it out. This time it's white and blue with pink and pale blue hearts. And for the hair, we have a pearly pink puff top with cute little pastel blue and yellow stars, a transparent center, which is meant to be the cream, and then pearly pink along the bottom. And when it's connected, it looks like that. So cute. Oh my gosh. It's like a little dessert. Can I get it back off? Oh my gosh, no, I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna be concerned about this one coming apart on me because I can't open it. What did I do that for? Please stand by. Oh. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna fill it with the pink clay. Kind of wish I had white so that it looked like cream inside. That would have been so cute. And then smush it together. And there we go. Super cute little puff of hair. Next bag is the cootie catcher, which also contains the body. Same color again. What? Okay, cool. I'm gonna quickly cut this off so I don't forget about it. And we'll assemble the body, which just like the others is wearing a pastel blue underset. Her skin complexion is paler though, and she comes wearing light blue ballet flats with little yellow stars in the front. Moving on to her head. If we flatten it out, we can see her, and according to the checklist, her name is Bonnie Puff. And of course, it was wrapped around her actual head, so we can see what it looks like. And when we pop it on, we get our first doll with open eyes. She's so cute! So she's got the lightest dusting of blush on her cheeks, of course, big black eyes with two tiny little lashes on either side, and her mouth is open like, oh. Her hair is pearlescent and in 2 shades of pastel pink, and she has some small stars around her head. So there's a small yellow one in the front, which is kind of 3D, and then 2 in the back, which are yellow and blue, and these ones are just painted on so they don't stick off of her. And she looks so cute once we add her puff. Lastly, we need her outfit to see her completed look. Oh, that's so cute. I don't even know how to describe this. It's a one-piece suit, and it's pearly white with a yellow belt across the middle with a star on the front, and it poofs at the bottom, so it kind of looks like cream when it's coming out of a piping bag. It's adorable, and it's got ruffled sleeves and everything. Oh my goodness, I love her. I don't know which one I like more now, the candy one or her. I don't know. Oh, I almost forgot to show you her paper. It's a hot pink with little cupcakes all over, and if we line it up, it says yum. Save that, and we can move on to our last doll. But before we do, I just want to show you, if you look really closely at the artwork, you'd see that there are, of course, some beads in her hair. In this case, it's the broken little blue heart, but the rest of the stuff they have in there is actually the crushed up clay. Yes. Yeah, that makes me happy. Okay, so let's open this last one up and see who we get. My little candy hammer. And I can't open this last one, so I'm just gonna try to pull off the top. There we go. Urgh. All right. Excellent. Inside we have our very last shell to break, and this one is a nice pastel orange or a coral color, but I am gonna try to peel it off carefully once again so that we don't have to break it. Is it gonna work though? Who knows? That glue is insane. Oh my, oh, I got it. Excellent. So our beads come first, just like before, same packaging and everything. This time we have pink and coral round small beads, and then more broken hearts, this time pastel orange and pink. Oh my gosh, everything is so hard to open this time around. There you go. We need some company to build our last doll. Once again, I'm going to start with the hair. This time the pattern is white and yellow with pink and pale yellow hearts. So here's our hair piece. It's golden in the back with lots of ridges, and it's super glittery and sparkly. And unfortunately, all that glitter is coming off. And then the inside is transparent, and it's pretty thin. And since it's going to be behind the doll's head, I don't really think there's much point in filling it up, especially since it sort of just pops open. So I might skip that this time. Let's check out the doll's name. It is Cheery Churro. So let's move on to the bag with her body in it. This time, the cootie catcher looks like it's the same one that came with Bonnie Puff. But anyways, we're here for the body, so it doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and attach it, and there we go. Once again, it has a light tan skin complexion, and she's the first one with a different colored set of underclothes, which is pink this time. So that's the bralette and the panties, but also some glittery stockings. And since it is all coming off, I can see underneath that it's a pale pink plastic. So if and when this inevitably disappears, we'll still have some stockings stockings. And of course, her little shoes, which are pink ballet flats. Next, we have her head, which is of course wrapped in her paper. So cute. Once again, so excited and happy by all of this packaging. I'm like blown away. I definitely didn't expect this. Let's pop her head onto her body. Oh my gosh, it's so cute too. I wish her hair was different. I understand why they did it in the shape they did, so it looks like a churro, but just, it's so cute. I just don't like that hairstyle. I wish I could fill it. But anyways, she's got another smirking face, like her eyes are closed, one little lash on each side, except her mouth is open like, ha! I don't know why I'm making faces, you guys can't see me. But anyways, she's got long bangs in the front, which are the same golden color as her hair, and of course, covered in glitter. But in the back, it's just painted 2 different shades of light brown. And then on top of her head, she has a big bright pink bow covered in glitter. Can you see it all over my hands? You know it's there. I'm so happy about this, obviously. In the back, there's one hole to attach her headpiece, so let's just do that. Oh, it's really wobbly. But technically, we can see inside, so maybe I should put something in there. Her clay was an orangey color, which I don't really feel would match very well, so I'm not going to use that, and also it's intact. So I'm just going to add the yellow from the second doll. But it's going to be a little trickier because her hair is pretty thin, the area inside, so I don't know where it's going to go. Probably all to the bottom. Awesome. Okay, hopefully that works. If not, we'll shimmy it around. Okay, maybe not. There's too much. You can't handle the clay. Is that better? There you go. That's what she looks like if it's filled. It's sort of pointless because you can't really fill up at the top since the back piece where it attaches to her head smooshes into the back of the churro. So it kind of just falls to the bottom, and also it just pops open, which I don't want to do right now. So I'm thinking most likely I will just leave this one or maybe paint the inside or something. In the meantime, I will leave her there and we can move on to her very last surprise, which just happens to be her outfit. Oh, and it's more glitter. Yay. And this one matches the last one. So if we fold it up, it says yum, and it's hot pink and yellow with little cupcakes and sprinkles. And her outfit is literally a dress, a one-piece dress, which is a churro dipped in pink frosting or icing, which is dripping down. And the entire thing is covered in glitter. Oh, and we have a little extra piece of plastic on the side there. So I'm just gonna cut that little gibber off. There we go. It's like it never even happened. Oh, all the glitter's falling off as I dress her. Yay. So she is super cute. Not a fan of the glitter because it's definitely not sticking. And that's just a personal thing because I can't breathe when it's all over me because I am a little strange, I suppose. That's not going to bother everybody, but not so much a fan of that. And it's actually falling off way more than it ever did on an LOL. But other than that, she's very cute. I think that's the only thing I don't like about the stuff I opened today is literally just all the glitter, which you can't even see. It doesn't even look that bad. That's it for Cheery Churro, and now I'm just gonna move all of this out of the way and give you guys a quick bonus craft to get creative with your leftover packaging. And to do that, I'm gonna be using this little wooden table that I got from Dollar Tree forever ago, some yellow acrylic paint with a paintbrush, a pair of scissors, some Mod Podge or whatever glue you prefer, some mirrored cardstock, and of course we're gonna need some packaging from today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is paint everything yellow, and then I'll go back in and add a little bit of pink to the knobs because I just decided that might look really nice. Now I'm just gonna add a thin coat of Mod Podge or glue to the top of the table so that we can attach our patterned paper, and I'm gonna be using the yellow with hot pink hearts. And as this dries, I'm gonna do my best to push out any of the wrinkles and air bubbles that might be forming. Once everything is pretty secure, I'm gonna trim off the excess paper, leaving just enough of an overhang that we can add a bit more Mod Podge to the sides and underside of the table and tuck everything in nicely, trimming off any excess after everything is dried. And then just for good measure, and to make sure nothing comes undone, I'll seal everything in a final coat of Mod Podge. Now I'm going to leave this off to the side so it can dry, and we'll finish off by making our mirror, of course using mirrored cardstock. And to decorate it, I'm just going to add some Mod Podge to the back of the cutouts that I've made from the packaging, attach it to the mirror card, and just squeeze everything nice and tight until it's secure. Once I'm happy with everything, I'll just trim the mirror into some super interesting shape and use hot glue to attach it to the back of my table. And at this point, your mirror is done. Or you could continue decorating like I'm doing by using the backs of the bead packaging. I think I'll even add some of the actual beads. And just like that, my table is done, which I really love, and hopefully you guys feel inspired to get crafty yourselves. Okay guys, that's it for the Series 2 Secret Crush Minis. I am so excited by everything that I got here today. Everything was really good quality. I literally only had to snip off one tiny extra piece of plastic, and I can't believe all the different things that MGA has done to change the product and make it more eco-friendly. Like, I already loved it last time. There was just a few things that I felt could be better, and I am so excited to see that those things are actually changing. The only thing that would make it awesome now would be if they included a doll stand. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did and haven't yet, then please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any future fun toy reviews. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!